Tonight on Access TV, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Matt Bergman, Catherine Williams, Adam Lucidi, Antoine Young. This week's host, Gallagher. Gotham Comedy Live, all happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Gallagher!
I'm going to take that as your appreciation of the fact that I didn't die of the 4 heart attacks I've had in the last 15 years. You're young people, you think this is all in the future and you don't need to worry about it now. But it's in the future. You'll be like me. God takes away your hair, He takes away your testosterone, and He takes away your eyesight real slow. It's like a torture. You actually spend your life working your way down the glasses rack at the QVC or CVS, whatever it is. I don't know why they put the glasses for young people where it's easy to get and the ones for old people. I just crawl in the store. And I actually put on the 2 5s and tell them, you don't have 3 5s. So anyway, that's the problem. The reason I had a heart attack was I didn't know I was having a heart attack. This, you could learn from this. It feels, because God, what an idiot. He puts your heart next to your stomach so you can't tell if you're about to die or need to fart. I think if I had died and I met God, He'd have probably said, you thought you had to fart, didn't you? It was die. Because I think He has a terrible sense of humor. When you think about the whole idea of laughter, He gave you laughter, but when do you laugh? When it's appropriate? No, you laugh when an old lady falls down at church. The more you ain't supposed to laugh, the funnier it is. Seems like the devil would do that, not your friend God. I want to thank you for making my underarms stink right here where I could smell it. He could put that around back where you already have a stinking problem. Then when your woman says, did you just fart? You say, no, I've been working hard. So anyway, the big problem once you get really old is pooping, because that's not anything you can just suffer with for a couple of days. I mean, it has to happen. See, girls never have this problem because they have a basket of muscles for carrying a baby. And they can push against that. If you've had a baby, ain't a turd giving you a problem. Turds don't have shoulders. I have that crocheted on a hand towel I'm selling after the show. But men have a hole in our muscles right here where our testicles, which started in our body and then went down, and that, I don't know why it didn't stay there. That's the good idea. You can go on YouTube and see my heart attacks, and you can see that somebody jumps up. What? People got cameras. They took pictures, they took movies of me, and so I wanted to see who jumped up and beat the living shit out of my chest, because my friend God thought it was a good idea to put my heart under these bones and leave my balls in a bag. If I was around at the beginning of time, I think I'd have had some input and ideas. Maybe we ought to put those tender orbs safe under these bones and put a heart down here where a man could get to it. Because I know I could make it all the way to the hospital, just squeezing on the way. Get tired, I'll just change hands and squeeze the rest of the way. enough about me. Let's find out about you. Because I'm the host of the show here tonight, I told the other comics that I'm going to take your comedy profile and find out what makes you laugh. So it doesn't matter if you don't laugh at these 10 jokes that I'm going to use in this comedy test for your profile. And then they'll know. If I tell a joke about, say, police and you don't laugh, well, then I know that you respect police, which, of course, is not the case. So let me also tell you how to tell jokes, because men need to know this. They stand around at a party and they'd like to be funny, but they don't know how to tell a joke. You start polite and then work into your dirty material. You don't just walk right up and say, how do you make pickle bread? Dildo. You don't start that way. Hey, what'd the sign say on the whorehouse door? Close, beat it. Ha, ha, ha. Why don't little girls fart? They don't get assholes until they get married. See, I'm learning about you even now. So I'd like to tell a joke about Texas. Are there any Texas people here tonight? Good. Why don't they make toilet paper in Texas? Because it wouldn't take shit off of nobody. That's why. Hey. So now they'll know, don't do any country jokes, right? You see, we're learning. How do you feel about TSA agents? You know why you can't circumcise a TSA agent? There ain't no end to them pricks. That's why. Now we're going to talk about the NSA, the National Surveillance Assholes. What they're doing lately, they just did a whole study of Alice in Wonderland because they mentioned the Tea Party so much. What they're doing now is they're checking on your sex life. They want to know how often you have protected sex. So what they're doing is they're numbering the condoms. Now, you don't know this because you're not unrolling yours all the way. But if you did, notice, men, the girls are laughing at that joke. Why don't they have Walmarts in Iraq? Because they're all targets. Hey, now we're talking. Boom. I don't know if there's any Arab people here. I don't get them people. When it gets real hot, do you put a blanket over your head? No, I don't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that there was my part of the show, and I'm pleased to present the comedians in the next part of the show that's going to be right after this little break.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Matt Bergman is taking the stage when we return.
Part of being a living legend like I am is living long enough to hear a young comedian say something like, I saw you when I was 17 years old in Buffalo, New York. And so that's what the next comedian told me, and I love him for it. And he went into comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Matt Bergman.
Thank you. It's very nice. It's very nice. I just got back from performing in Jacksonville, Florida. That should mean nothing to every single one of you. I understand that it means nothing to me. My ex-girlfriend lives in Jacksonville, Florida, though. That was an odd situation. She's the younger sister of the girl I took to my high school prom. Yeah, it's no joke there. That's just the truth. People find that odd. It was hard. Hardest part, meeting the parents for the second time. Oh, yeah, not much you can say there. I'm here for the other one. Like, no, that's... How creepy is that? Now it's over. Her parents are probably terrified. She has a younger brother. Like, what if? Walked up 2 weeks. I'm here for the trifecta. We broke up in October 2011. We had something happen in our relationship we could never, ever get over. Here's what happened. I was in Buffalo at the time. She's in Jacksonville. We weren't together, but wanted to see if there's still a spark in our relationship. So I fly down there. What happens, of course, right? The first day, unbelievable. It always is with an ex. I realize that now. But the first time, I'm like, oh my God, she's so amazing. Why do we ever break up? Day 4, oh, right. That's right. Totally forgot about that. But the first day was great, though. So we go out that night, and we get a little drunky poo. We go back to her parents' place. We're in the bedroom. Her parents weren't home. We're not some sort of freaks. But, we're in there, and at this point, we're doing, adult things, if you will. Trying to keep the stomach clean, right? So, and by the way, I'm not fisting her, by the way. I don't think that's what I mean. It's not what I mean by that at all. That's more advanced, okay? That's more, so more of this is going on, okay? Is everybody caught up? Fantastic, okay. And I'm behind her, too, which is very important to the story. I know there's probably some ladies there who are like, how dare you kiss and tell? Like, I know, but I didn't kiss her, so I'll tell. I have no problem telling, right? You gotta find the loophole to tell the story. So I'm doing my thing. So we're going at it for about like 5 minutes for the sake of the story. You weren't there. You don't know, right? Yeah. I can add a few minutes. So I'm doing my thing. And like halfway through like our session, she like reached back and started like pinching my testicles, which she had never done before in our entire relationship. So of course my first thought was like, well, who taught you that? That's not okay to be busting out right now. Number 2, it hurt like hell, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it, but I didn't say anything. I'm a gentleman. And plus, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, well, maybe she read about this like Cosmopolitan, like maybe we need some like safe word from now on. I don't know. We'll talk about it after. So I keep going. And about 30 seconds later, she does it again. And this time, double the pain. Like, if you're a guy here, not to be too descriptive right now, but like fingernails, like in between the skin, like holy shit, it hurts so bad. But once again, I don't say a word. And here's why. I'm a maniac. Every time I have sex, there's a little part of me in my head that truly believes it'll be the last time I ever have sex. Right? So knowing this information, I'm like, no matter how bad this is, man, you just keep going, fight through it.